Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we are taking a look at something from 52 Toys. These are the folks behind the very awesome Beast Box series. This is their first figure in the brand new BeastDrive series of figures. Now what this is a combination between a transforming toy and a model kit. You start off with getting this cool box. I got to admit, I'm a sucker for a very cool looking box. And what you get is a figure that you partially rebuild yourself. Now, it's kind of like, imagine if you had a Zoid with the internal skeleton already built, and then you go ahead and put on the armor pieces. And that's effectively what you have here. The figure comes with the internal robot, 3 runners of armor pieces, directions, and a set of slide decals. Now, I haven't applied the water decals yet. I haven't done water decals in over 10 years, so I'll do that later and report back, but I wanted to show this figure to you. Before we continue, I do want to let you know that I was provided this figure for review. All right, let's take a look at Wheel Raptor in vehicle mode. The vehicle mode for Wheel Raptor is this absolutely awesome little car. I love this thing. I love the way it looks. It is this super hyper futuristic car that's just super sweet. And I can easily see them repainting this as a different type of figure. They do have a tendency, or 52 Toys has a tendency to re-release molds as different colors and slightly different items. Like there was a Stegosaurus that got 2 version color schemes that was then converted into a Brontosaurus, so I could easily see that happening here. This really reminds me of the type of car that James May went to Japan and rode in, and I believe they are the same type of vehicles that not the alternators, what were they? It was Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp were made into a couple of years ago in that weird subline that was Japanese only. I'll have to look it up and let you know, but it really feels like that kind of vehicle, just in more of a racing car aesthetic. For a size comparison in vehicle mode, we have Deluxe Bumblebee Movie Ratchet, Deluxe Legacy Skids, Legacy Voyager Class Ironhide, Sunstreaker from, I think, Earthrise? I don't remember. Legacy Point Blank, a Fruity Lion, and a bird and a Dinobot. This has a driver, and that driver is located right up here in the canopy, and you could hear it rattling around. First off, we reach underneath with our fingernails and pop it open. It's on here pretty tight. And then what do we have? We have a little dinosaur inside. Oh my God. I mean, look at this precious little thing. Oh, it's so adorable. Oh my God. It doesn't have any articulation. It doesn't really do much. It can bend its head down and its tail up. That's it. But oh my God, it's so cute. It's so adorable. I need to take like a Gundam marker or a pen or some sort and color in the eyes. I don't believe that this little dude has any, what do you call it? Any stickers or anything. So, oh man. Yeah, that's just adorable. And look, there's a little seat it can sit in. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go grab a Titan Master. For scale, it's about half the size of a Titan Master. And it's practically the same size as a Titan Master in head mode. Unfortunately, the Titan Master doesn't really fit all that well in here, because even if you get it in, you can't close the canopy. So, but maybe if I do this, and have him looking out, can we close it? No, that still doesn't work. Darn it! I love this little dino. I love this little dino. You just fold up his tail and fold his head in, or its head in, and then just plop it in there. Doesn't even matter if you get it in correctly. It sits in there just fine. And you close it up, and that closes very nice and snug, even though it sounds like he's rattling around, and trust me, it is. All right, let's get into the transformation, and this is so much fun. I love this transformation. To start off with, come to the back and fold the spoilers down, and just to get them out of the way. Then come up to this section in the back of the vehicle mode and flip it up like that. That will then allow us to unpeg the sides of the vehicle mode and just fold them down. So then reach underneath the vehicle mode and flip out the dinosaur head and the claws and flip them out and around, and then grab the section that the driver is in, fold it underneath the vehicle mode, fold up the front of the vehicle and push it all the way down, and then that front section will fold up against the back. So this was the top of the vehicle mode like this, and it unfolds and flips around like that. Fold up the tail, pull the spoilers out to the side, or rotate them out to the side, fold down the dyno arms, push down the head, and come down to the sides of the vehicle mode, and first unpeg the feet and fold them in, and then just position the dyno legs like chicken legs, because as you know, birds are dinosaurs. And that's it. There we go. That was the transformation. And here we have the Raptor mode, and it's really cool. It's just really cool. I love the design. I love the way it just works. It feels kind of like a futuristic Zoid, and it just is fun. I really like this thing a lot. Its transformation is really cool, and both modes are a ton of fun. In terms of size, you could see that it's a bit smaller than Dinobot, because Dinobot is a Voyager class figure, and we've got what I would consider somewhere between a current deluxe and maybe even a Basics figure from the Beast Wars series. It's bigger than a Basics figure, though. So I don't have a deluxe class Dinobot, the original one, handy to do a comparison, but it is smaller than that original figure from my memory, though it looks really cool. I just wish it had some teeth. It's lacking teeth, where Dinobot has them. A better comparison is with the deluxe class Beast figures from Kingdom. As you can see, it scales really well with these two, Airazor and Cheetor, and it looks like it belongs. I mean, it looks like a robot dinosaur that turns into a car, but hey, we're talking transforming robots here. I think this all works really well. Posability-wise, our little dino friend has a ball joint at the base of its neck that allows for full up move looking, not so much down, but there is a hinge just behind the head, so you could get some head tucks going in. Mouth does open and close, and then the chest is on a hinge for up and down movement. Ball joint at the arm connector, and then hinge joint there, so you can get some decent poses. Tail is on a hinge joint and then another hinge joint, and then has some side-to-side movement. Specifically underneath, you could see the joints. We've got a swivel joint, a hinge joint at the tip or the midsection of the tail, and then a swivel joint for side-to-side. Legs are on swivels and hinges. Can't really do the splits. And then there is no thigh swivel, but there is a hinge joint, and then there is an ankle rocker that goes pretty darn far. So if his legs could do the splits, he could pretty much do the splits. It's funny because you can do that and then kind of pull off the classic Raptor screaming pose. Or you could pull off the Genobreaker particle cannon pose. I realize this isn't a Zoid, but this is a famous pose from the Genobreaker and the giant particle cannon of mass destruction. Ooh, I would really like to see an upgrade kit that turns this into the Genobreaker, or the Zero Breaker. That would be cool. I'm sorry, not the Zero Breaker, or the Berserk Fuhrer. Ooh, that would be cool. For this figure, I was also supplied with a bonus BeastDrive BD-10 set, and I'm not going to really get into it because it's nothing but clear parts. So it's the exact same parts as this figure, just completely 100% clear, and I really don't feel like messing with clear plastic. And according to the box, there are more bonus kits coming. So you've got something that does look more like the Berserk Fuhrer, and then you've got whatever this is supposed to be, maybe I don't know, a waterborne race car? That could work. Either way, nice idea. I'd be tempted to pick up more of these if we got some, more upgrade kits that really changed the look up. When I first got this set, I really didn't know what I was going to think of it. I had no idea if I'd like it. I had no idea if it would be fun, but I've had a lot of fun with other things that 52 Toys has put out. And yeah, this is a really neat set. This was something fun that my son and I did together. We actually built this little guy together, and we had a lot of fun doing it. Now, I handled all of the pointy objects, but I let him clip some of the runners apart using the God Hands modeling shears that I've recently picked up because I really want to get back into maybe building some model kits. Just, at the end of the night, instead of playing video games, maybe I'll build a little bit of a model each night so that I can relax and wind down from after a busy day as opposed to, staring at a computer screen for an extra couple of hours. Yeah, I think that would be fun. But yeah, this was a ton of fun to put together, a ton of fun to transform, and it's really got me excited to see what else they're going to do. Overall, I think 52 Toys has a real winner on their hands. The concept is good, the execution is good, and I'm really curious to see where they take this because there's another set that they also supplied me that's called the Hydro Bullet Shark, which is a shark that transforms into an airplane. And I'm really looking forward to putting that together. So yeah, I think they've got something here. I'd be really curious to see where they go. Maybe a hippo that turns into a tank, or a turtle that turns into a UFO, or a snake that turns into a stapler. Wait, no, that's not a vehicle. That's just office equipment. Anyway, I really like this. I think it's really cool, and I'm really curious to see where they take it. So, folks, let me know what you think of Wheel Raptor down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I have been Baltmatrix, and I will catch you all next time.